Blockchain-based gaming space AXIE Infinity's AXS coin has plunged more than 81% year-to-date, YTD, from an initial cost of $93.30 on 1 January to its last close of $17.29. The association has confronted various troubles in 2022, especially a $625 million hacking embarrassment in March, which was trailed by the coin dropping 54% during April. Be that as it may, the AXS cost saw some rest toward the beginning of May, when the cost rose by 10% in one day, following the send-off of its symbolic consume apparatus for its SLP in-game token. AXS arrived at an unsurpassed high of $165.37 in November 2021, however at the hour of compassing was exchanging over 90% underneath that imprint. While being founded on a particular game has its drawbacks, the main one being that players lose interest in the event that new difficulties or situations are not refreshed. The destiny of AXS likewise relies upon its essentials. The inquiry right currently is: given the rollercoaster ride of the most recent couple of months, could AXIE at any point outperform its unsurpassed high? How about we take a gander at the AXS crypto cost expectation for 2022, and then some. What is AXIE Infinity, AXS? AXIE Infinity was conceptualized in 2018 by game engineer Sky Mavis and helped to establish by Trung Nguyen and Alexander Larson. AXIE Infinity is advanced as a completely player-claimed cryptographic money that is utilized inside a computerized pet universe. The basics permit players to flawlessly sell and exchange their game resources for advanced money, as all in-game resources exist as tokens. Motivated via kids shows and continuous games like Pokémon and Tamagotchi, AXIE Infinity permits players to gather, breed, back and exchange token-based critters known as AXIEs. Players can likewise send their AXIEs into fight against each other. The player-possessed economy empowers clients to claim, purchase, sell and exchange assets, or AXIEs, and all workmanship resources and AXIE hereditary information can be handily gotten to by outsiders. This permits the local area designers to fabricate their devices and encounters in the AXIE Infinity universe. From the game perspective, there are in excess of 500 unique parts accessible, including oceanic, monster, bird, bug, plant and reptile body parts, and AXIEs can be named normal, uncommon, super interesting and unbelievable. Each AXIE is a non-fungible token, NFT, with its own elements and assets. These become possibly the most important factor to contend in 3v3 fights, complete journeys, route supervisors and open top-to-bottom storylines. Finishing difficulties and winning fights help to step up an AXIE's details or redesign body parts. Further, these AXIEs can be reproduced to create new and exceptional posterity, which can be utilized in the game or sold on the AXIE commercial center. As body portions of the AXIE assume an essential part, it likewise has its novel card craftsmanship for players to gather. What separates AXIE Infinity from other continuous games like Pokémon Go is that the AXIE Infinity universe draws in players with its interpersonal organization and procuring stage. The people group gets the open door to genuinely the own assets acquired inside the games. The blockchain monetary plan empowers the formation of complicated player-claimed economies and prizes players who arrive at cutting-edge degrees of expertise. All of this carries the play to acquire idea to life. The ongoing interaction rotates around these thoughts, and players can acquire assets to progress in the game by battling to win competitor list prizes, as well as Smooth Love Potion, SLP, tokens breeding AXIEs to create posterity with special attributes, body parts, collecting and exchanging novel or uncommon AXIEs. AXIE continually transfers NFT gaming and related content on YouTube to connect with a local area. The AXIE Infinity biological system likewise has its own special administration token, known as AXIE Infinity Shards, AXS, which gives the local area command over the token and empowers them to hold the depository under wraps, and exchanges of assets are straightforward. The AXS token is an ERC20 token sent off on the Ethereum blockchain, making it secure, with Ethereum's confirmation of work (POW) agreement component. Right on time in 2021, AXIE Infinity moved its NFT tokens, including AXIEs, land and other in-game symbolic things, from the Loom network to a specially fabricated sidechain on Ethereum known as Ronin. Ronin, which is an application-explicit sidechain specially worked for AXIE Infinity, upholds practically moment exchange affirmations and decreased gas expenses, and is fit for assisting AXIE Infinity with scaling. At the hour of compassing on 25 July 2022, CoinMarketCap information showed the AXIE Infinity token cost at $15.93, with a market cap of $1.3 billion and 82.4 million AXS coins available for use. The coin was positioned number 40 and accessible for exchanging on Binance, OKX, Bybit, Binx and BTCEX. Is AXS coin a wise venture? The possibilities for AXS might look encouraging. Its basics feature that local area assumes a great part in AXIE Infinity, and it is boosted, alongside the Center Improvement Group, to cooperate to develop the organization. In January this year, the organization declared the send-off of the AXIE Infinity Builders program. This permits players and designers to explore different avenues regarding AXIE's assets. Local area engineers will have assets, advancement, backing and instruments planned explicitly to assist them with keeping on building convincing, significant gaming encounters on top of AXIE Infinity. As a piece of the program, there is a base $5,000 award in AXS for the undertaking, with a sum of 5,000 AXS, generally around $80,000, in awards accessible. What is your opinion on AXS United States dollar? The task group will have elite admittance to mixes, for example, Ronin SSO, Ronin Network Testnet and Ronin Wallet, and the actual undertaking will be elevated to the local area by Sky Mavis. Past imagination programs prompted early smaller than normal games like Flappy AXIE and AXIE Sushi, which aided drive local area commitment in 2018 and 2019. AXIE has a restrict with MetaMask, a product cryptographic money wallet to execute and explore in the AXIE Commercial Center without a hitch. In later AXS coin news, in February 2022, AXS and Esperts and video web-based Stage Varies ports extended their association, giving AXIE openness in the worldwide blockchain gaming local area. In March, in a bid to build AXIE Infinity's people group development and commitment, Bit2Me turned into the authority trade accomplice for AXIE Infinity players in Southern Europe and Latin America. Bit2Me, the supplier of the B2M token and the main cryptographic money trade perceived by the Bank of Spain, will actually want to lift and support occasions coordinated by AXIE.